What's poppin'? Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Bum, 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 bum. Where we at? Where we at? How you doing? How your mama doing? How your daddy doing? Let's go. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. What's happening? What's happening? This is going to be the last mindset of 2025. Let me play amongst the stars. Let me see what springs like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. What's happening? Fill my heart with song. And let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for and I worship. Surgery went amazing. Surgery went amazing, Tiff. We're recovering. I think Wednesday we go get the cast off and we get put in a boot and then I'll be a little bit more mobile. I'll be a little bit more mobile. But I feel good. I feel good. I got full range of wiggle, like movement in my toes. I have full feeling in my feet, my calf, my Achilles area. So I'm excited for that. What's happening? Do, 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 do. Mm-mm. Supreme risings. All praises to the Most High. Let's go. As you come into this live, make sure you like the live. Make sure you drop your thumbs up in the live. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share. This is the mindset I think that everybody should understand, that it's so important that as the world goes like full-fledged 360 of from what we've been brought up in, is that we can't afford to forget anything. Like I want you guys to truly start like getting that in your head and understand that like there's no room to be forgetting anything. Put some fire in the chat if you understand what I'm telling you. Rams or Bears? To be honest, I don't even watch TV like that, fam. But I'm gonna for sure go with the Rams. I'm gonna for sure go with the Rams. What up, all facts? Like there's no we're in no nobody is in any position to have amnesia. So what I decided to do, I said, you know what, let's do a quick little recap of things that had happened in 2025 that a lot of people really don't even talk about. And we just keep pushing forward, just keep moving forward like it's nothing, you know? Like it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. But let me know how y'all been doing. How y'all Christmas been? How your holidays been? How your time off been? How your time with family been? Oh yeah, Ram Nation. Ram Nation. I want 200 LA ginger. What is it? You sound like you just went into an adult shop. You sound like you at the sex store. Holidays were good. Holidays were good. The kids and I are at fantastic. Oh, that's amazing. I had a fantastic Christmas. Okay, you know I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. Don't pay me no attention. Don't pay me no attention. Don't pay me no attention. But I figured, I said, you know what? Let's do a little quick little recap. I said, because people fail to realize, like it's so easy to forget because there's so many distractions that come like back to back to back to back to back, like so many distractions. So I go, things are not getting resolved, and people are just moving on to the next interaction. So let's go over some crazy events, and you guys can chime in on some events that you guys know about that people just kind of like just like first thing first. Y'all remember the train wreck, the Palestine? I think it was Palestine, Ohio. Like people don't even talk about that no more. like, like, am I tripping? Like y'all remember the I think it's the Palisades train accident where all of the toxins got into the water, and don't nobody talk about that no more. Like don't nobody even mention that shit no more. Like that is crazy. You remember when everybody thought they knew everything about AI when it first came out? Everybody thought they knew everything about AI. You also remember, I don't know if you guys remember in the beginning of 2025 when they started promoting the 7G, and yeah, they started promoting the 7G. Y'all remember the Maryland Bridge? Y'all remember the East Palestine? Yeah, y'all remember the bridge that collapsed and ain't nobody talked about that shit? See, let's put these in the chat. Let's put these in the chat. No, nobody's talking about that Maryland Bridge that collapsed. Just like bad GPS, ain't nobody talking about it. Let's put some other ones out there. I remember when people swore up and down TikTok and social media was going to be banned and everything was going to go away. Remember that? Oh man, TikTok is going to be banned. Social media is going to be banned. The internet is going to be banned. Y'all remember? You remember? I remember when people were screaming, "It is the last days. It is the beginning of the end. Jesus is coming back soon. The collapse is here." Put some eights in the chat. The blackouts, the internet, cyber attack. Then another distraction, then another distraction, then another distraction, then another distraction, then another distraction. And then we just keep forgetting and forgetting and forgetting and forgetting and forgetting. I remember they kept saying the BRICS Nation was going to take over. BRICS Nation is going to take over. We're at war. Let me tell you guys something that you should have never forgot. Because I told you in the beginning of the year, we're going through a transition year, and it's the 2025 is the year of the snake. And if you don't understand what the year of the snake means, that means you're going to get constricted. That means you're going to get squeezed. And one thing I learned about people, when you squeeze them, whatever is inside them comes out. Man, y'all should put some fire in the chat for what I just said. You guys might not understand what I just said. 2025 was the year of the snake. And the quality of the snake year is to squeeze and to constrict all of the negative habits, all the negative thought processes, all the negative behaviors, all the low vibration, toxic as individuals, is to squeeze them out your life. A lot of people hold on to these people because they don't understand that sometimes these people are the people that you're actually sleeping next to. So you get caught up with the emotional attachment versus the actual guidance of the actual intuition that is telling you this situation no longer serves me. All I'm saying is, beautiful people, it is time to really, truly level up. Because when we go into 2026, that is the year of the golden horse. Like, like, what more do you need me to say? And guess what? I also understand this. When a snake is also going through trials and tribulations, it actually sheds its skin. Put some 8 in the chat if you understand what I'm telling you. Even a snake sheds its skin not to become something different. It's not shedding its skin to become a fish. It's not shedding its skin to become a caterpillar. It's not shedding its skin to become something that it's not. It's shedding its skin to become bigger, better, more potent, more toxins. It sheds its skin to become a bigger snake. So when you're around individuals from the whole 2025, and let's go back 5 years, and you allowing snake ass individuals to be around you and shed skin and help them shed the skin, and then continually bringing in new situations with these snakes for the simple fact snakes don't shed skin to become a different individual or a different reptile. They shed their skin to become a bigger snake. Bro is using an ancient technique called bullshitting. You lucky I got time today. I'm using an ancient technique called the 3-finger palms. 2 fingers in your mama and 1 finger pointing at you saying, sit your ass down, Jody. Let me say that again. It's called the 3-finger palm. 2 fingers in your mama and 1 finger pointing at you telling me, sit down, Jody. Sit down, Jody. Call for your mama. It's 2025. It's 2025. And so you got to also understand in this live, maybe because you don't understand who you're dealing with. I am Mr. Holistic. I'm the #1 digital educator in North of America. I'm also the funniest motherfucker on the planet when it comes to clapping back to individuals online using their thumbs while they living with their moms. I'm just saying. I love you guys. So let's stay focused. I don't want to get sidetracked. I don't want to get sidetracked with this right here. But what we guys got to start understanding is that through all of the noise, through all of the situations that we're seeing in society right here, right now, put some ones in the chat if you start recognizing patterns. Put some ones in the chat if you can start understanding patterns. Like, this is what I'm getting at. Put some ones in the chat if you start understanding patterns. Global collapse, fear tactics. They start basically telling you some shit that is going to happen, scaring you, telling you that you need to be prepared for it to happen, and then they start selling you the solution to what they just scared you on. Like, this is like the patterns. So when you start noticing these patterns, and I start saying, I think it's best when you're going through hard times, is the first thing first, if a snake is around you, the first thing you have to do is secure your neck. Get the snake from constricting around your neck. So you got to get these motherfuckers who are around you squeezing your neck that is keeping you from breathing, keeping you from elevating, cutting off oxygen from new creations. You got to get these motherfuckers out your life. You can't allow a snake that has been with you from 2025 go with you to the year of the golden horse when now you finna be off to the races. Yo, Kia, I've been saying this in my lives for the last maybe like couple weeks. What the hell is the 6'7"? Because see, I'm old school. We only do 6'9". We only do 69. What is the 67? A half-ass 69? Is that a half-ass 69? Meaning you can't get it up, but you still doing your part? So she's sucking a limp noodle? Is that what 67 mean? Is that what 67 mean? Sucking limp noodles versus 69? I don't know. I mean, I don't fit no condom. Is that what 6'7" mean? Somebody said it was some creeperish when we were younger. No smartphones. I'm just saying. I mean, Because when my age groups even say anything in the 60s, the jokes of 69 comes out. Now y'all saying 6'7". So I'm just thinking, since everybody's promoting erectile dysfunction, I'm just thinking it's just the limp noodle in the same position. I thought we used to put pound 6'7". That was like to block numbers and shit back in the day. Wasn't that to block numbers or to get somebody's caller ID to pop up? Wasn't that some shit? We're like, bitch, I know you ain't talking shit, man. Pound 6'7" this motherfucker right now. Am I lying? Am I tripping? We used to pound 6'7" motherfuckers back in the day. Like, you got me fucked up. Who had the dial back? Who had the dial back? Boom. Yo, I remember having the dial back because I'm in my mama's house right now. I remember we used to have a dial back phone right here on this corner. And I remember when we used to have a short ass cord. And then my daddy upgraded us with the 20-inch cord. So that means you don't have to be standing on the phone talking to nobody around your whole family. You can take the long ass cord and you can just go down this little hallway, like right here. And you could talk on the phone right there versus right here. Listen, that was G shit back in the day. Needs to be on the phone like, you know what I'm saying, baby? Let me jump on my BMX bike and come on over there, you know what I'm saying? I got some H-Town tracks, you know what I'm saying? Let me get on my bike and like, you know what I'm saying? Get on that Huffy and ride over there on you, girl. Like that. But let's stay focused. Let's stay focused. Somebody started screaming 6'7" and got me all twisted right now. So as I was saying, we have to start recognizing that patterns are being played out in our face. Systems are changing in our face. I personally remember the BlackBerry cell phone. And when the BlackBerry cell phone came out with the keypad on the joint, and it literally elevated your texting skills or emailing skills on the BlackBerry. Put some fire in the chat if you remember the BlackBerry phone. Y'all remember the BlackBerry phone? Get out of here. It was lit. The BlackBerry phone with the little flip joint. All the dope boys had it on the hip. Pull that thing out, slide that joint like that. And bro, it took this to a whole nother level. You ain't got to push the same button 3 times. Remember that text? Remember the Nokias? The indestructible construction phone? They used to call it Crackberry. We used to sell so much dope off those phones. Yo, leave that. Leave that. You remember when the BlackBerry came out and then they came out with the Razr phone. The Razr Flip. Y'all remember the Razr Flip? Everybody got super excited about the Razr Flip. Y'all understand what I keep telling y'all? Everything is being tested out on us in slow processes where we are accepting things that we would not normally accept. Because if you would have known, every time they upgraded the phone, we lost some security measures. The Motorola came out with the Razr Flip. The Motorola came out with the Razr Flip. Y'all, let's go with them upgrades on the phone. You went from the Razr Flip to the bulkier, actually you went from the Razr Flip to the flat screen. Selling fake convenience. I remember the flat screen. Remember the flat screens? How many see the elevation of literally the TV? We were smoking the Reggie Miller back then. Now we on the Zaza. What you looking for, love? You want cereal? Wait till I get done and I'll hook you up. Okay, I got you. I got you, baby. I was just telling my daughter the other day, I said, I remember seeing it in an insane front room with a TV that didn't work but was bigger than the TV that worked. So the new TV was sitting on the old TV with antennas with fucking aluminum foil on it. I remember when my TV had 2 dials on it, meaning one dial was at the top, the other dial was at the bottom, and you had to sync those motherfuckers together. I remember having TV where it just naturally shut off at a certain time. The rainbow screen came on. It just went. That's how you know you didn't went to sleep. You see? Let's talk about it. I also remember getting gas at 89 cents. I remember filling up in gas at 89 cents. So the reason why I tell y'all that is to tell y'all this. We're living in a time where our government, left side, right side, don't care who you promote, but our government and their families are positioning themselves in the new transition of digital currency. Y'all understand this mindset right now? 2026, you're literally going into the year of the golden horse, and everything in the stock markets are at all-time highs. So families are making the max right now in the old system, and then they're going to switch and they're going to digitalize and tokenize the whole system, and they're going to switch all their assets over into the new digital system. I said, guys, let's stop following the circus and let's start following the people who are paying for the circus, paying for the venue. A guy told me the other day, he said, what's the difference between the old Jesse and the new Jesse? I said, the old Jesse will come in a spot like I was at that the guy was asking me, and I just kind of like calmed the fuck down and left because he didn't like what I was actually representing. So he was like, bro, I know who you are. You that fucking Trump, blah, 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 blah. So versus getting into it with the guy, I just took the bigger move and I just walked off because I was like, this guy don't know who I am. He's just looking at some shit on social media. He's getting all emotional. I would destroy him in seconds. So versus ruining my day, let me just walk away. But the guy asked me, he said, what is the difference between the old Jesse and the new Jesse? I said, the old Jesse would probably skin that motherfucker right there in the public. The old me. The new me buys the same spot that the old me would have shot up and don't allow the old me to even come in. That's the new me. So the new me, I make executive decisions on the old me. Because I go, yo, this is not us anymore. The new me got to make the executive decision. I've seen people in their new phase in life making the executive decisions with their old mindset. Let me say that again. Maybe y'all didn't understand what I just said. The difference between the old me and the new me. The old me will shoot up a spot where the new me owns that spot and doesn't even allow the old me to even come around. The old me is already 86th. The old me is already 86. So how can you be the new version of yourself making executive decisions from the old version of your mindset? It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. So when you're seeing the new transition of wealth, you're seeing society transition systems. Like we just talked about the systems of the phones. We can also just talk about the transition of cars. We can also start talking about transition of technology. We can also start transitioning and talking about how trading has transitioned and evolved. I remember back in the day, to even think about trading, you had to have at least $25,000. I remember back in the day, to even open up a demo account, you had to have at least $10,000. I remember back in the day, in order to place a trade on the Dow Jones, on the NASDAQ, on any indices, you had to have at least minimum $15,000 to $20,000 in your account. You had to have that in your account to place an active market execution trade. Put some 8s in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. Now motherfuckers get in there from Robinhood. Motherfuckers get in there from McDonald's. Like people are jumping into trades from everything. You understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? I remember in order to place a trade on NASDAQ, you had to have at least $25,000 in your account. You had to have it there. I put $15,000 in an account one time and didn't even know what leverage was. I just knew that this was required to do it. You see? So we're living in special times of transition. Things are happening so fast. I remember when Coinbase came out and Coinbase said, your banks give you 0.02%. If you just take your money from your bank and just put it over here in a stable coin, not only do you have to not claim it as capital gains, but we will also give you a better rate back. We will give you 0.005 on your shit. Everybody's just that was new about money. They said, shit, Bank of America giving me 0.02, Chase giving me 0.03, fucking Wells Fargo ain't giving me nothing. Hell, I'm gonna move my money to Coinbase. Y'all remember that? Put some fire in the chat if you remember that. Put a 1 in the chat if you had no clue that happened. Coinbase, a crypto exchange, came out on the financial markets and started telling people who are literally the bankers' customers, bring your savings over here. Stop allowing them to give you 0.0002%. Just come save your money over here and I'll give you more for your money, saving it over here. So the banks start going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Apple came out. Apple. How many people got Apple Care, Apple Cards, Apple Pay? How many people got the Apple Pay? Y'all might not know this. Well, let me educate you. Apple came out in the middle of all of this debate and said, since y'all fighting over back-end percentages, not only do we have Apple Pay, not only can we store your wallet, not only can we store your credit cards here where you don't even have to pull them out your wallet anymore. You can just tap them. Now we got Apple Savings. We got Apple Savings. And Apple Savings is going to do something in history that no financial institution or no exchange or platform has ever done. We're going to allow you to save your money, and we're going to give you up to 4.5% return on your money. Did you understand what Apple just said? And don't nobody even talk about that shit. You telling me right now, what is the reason why would you have a savings account in Chase or any other institution and not have a savings account on Apple? I'm asking. Because shit is changing so fast. People started talking shit about Bitcoin. Now everybody's saying, the bankers are saying. I remember when bankers were telling us, crypto is for money laundering. Crypto is for drug trafficking. Crypto is for the dark web. And now I got a letter and an email from Bank of America, my corporate account, saying that if I was interested in investing and diversing my funds into the blockchain where they could literally custody my crypto, invest my actual financial, my money into the space, and literally create me a crypto portfolio. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. So when I tell y'all and I jump on here and I go, hey, I'm not the best. I'm just considered number one. I'm not the best, but I think you should buy silver. I remember telling people to buy silver. Silver was sitting at maybe $54. I think silver was at $54 when I was telling people to buy silver. It was at like a weekly trend line rejection. So she dropped back down maybe like $52, $53. So people's just like, oh my God, I lost my ass. I lost my ass. I told y'all at the end of the year, they was talking about, not even me, they was talking about silver going at least to like $80. It's at almost 75. It's almost at 75. They said by next year, silver going to 105. And if silver's going to 105 and she's sitting at 74, why would you not buy silver? Like I maxed it, I bought at 21. I'm telling people to buy silver. I'm telling people to buy silver, buy silver, buy silver, buy silver. Press the buy button on Bitcoin. Press the buy button on gold. I'm telling y'all to buy gold since 1800s, 1900s, 2000. Since she broke the 2000 range, I said, yo, just buy her. Just open up a different ECN and just press the buy button. So let's bring it back to cents. And yes, baby. Once I'm done, I'm going to hook you up. So I'm almost done. Okay? I got you, love. I got you. I know what I said. I tell you guys that to reiterate this. The system is transitioning again. And we just went through 2025 where a lot of the snake action got released from our actual things that we've been holding on and saying like, oh my God, if this trial just gets shut out, man, this shit is gonna blow. Man, if this happens, it's gonna. If this gets regulated, if the FCC do this, the ACC, like we've been saying that. All of that just happened at the end of 2025. So now going into 2026, you're gonna see XRP jump off. You're gonna start seeing the retracement of Bitcoin. You're gonna start seeing the rebirth of Ethereum. You're going to start seeing meme coins just fly off the handle because of the usage it's going to be needing in the new transition of wealth. When the new money system comes upon us, and now it's going to be needed because half the workforce is electronic, half the workforce right now is on direct deposits, and now your banks are saying they're going to custody your crypto, and now when you see the run in on the banks, who remember the Silicon banks, the shutdown of Silicon Valley? Put some ones in the chat. Some ones in the chat. Let me say this again. Who remember with the shutdown and all of the bank talk saying, oh man, the banks are going belly up, China's belly up, this and this and this and this. Put some ones in the chat. What happened to those conversations? What happened to those conversations? I started telling y'all in 2025, because that happened last year. I said 2025, guess what the banks are going to be playing? They're going to be playing big bank, take little bank. Yes, they bailed them out. A lot of people don't remember this shit, Lauren, I'm telling you. It's big bank takes little bank. So people were asking me like, yo, Mr. Holistic, what does that mean? I said, yo, they're expecting like a bailout, but they got bailed in. You understand that? They got bailed in where the government came in and saved them. You understand that? The government came and saved the banks. And then they started scaring motherfuckers who had bank accounts. They're saying if you have these small banks are not going to last in the new monetary system. Only the big banks are going to allow. So when you start saying, yo, I only want to do business with the big banks, I go, why would you not say the same thing for yourself? Then let me be the big bank. Let me be my big bank. They knew if they allowed the Silicon Valley Bank to keep rising the way it was rising with all of the tech money over there, and they knew they was going to usher in ChatGPT, Kim, Grok, and like OpenAI, they knew they was going to bring in all of this new technology. They didn't want the old heads to benefit from it. They wanted the new heads to benefit from it. Because now they got investments there. You got politicians, left side, right side, with money in the video, money in all of the shutdowns and all of the new tech companies. So now they're saying, hey, that shit was no good. Crash that. Let's bring this up. Boom. Here's the new pavement. We all walking over here, and then we'll start sprinkling it down to the public. So I say this, I give you guys this mindset. I give you guys this mindset to let you guys understand that there's no way you can afford to have amnesia when these chaotic, like life-changing events are happening in our face. And we're just taking it as a new screenshot or a new post or a story on somebody's social media or a news breaking news. Do y'all realize we still talking about the Epstein shit? Y'all realize we still talking about the Epstein? People just started talking about Epstein and how many times Bill Clinton flew on the Oneida Express and Chris Tucker. When Epstein has a photo, a painting of Bill Clinton in a blue dress, what else do you need to ask? And that ain't even new. That is just like giving people a like, oh, y'all want some help? Oh, there you go. What is that going to do for you? It's another distraction. And you know what the distraction is right now? Families are positioning themselves in the new blockchain. Families are positioning themselves in the new monetary system. Families are positioning themselves to be the new bankers in the new digital system. Families are positioning themselves to start mining the crypto that the world is finna start using, because now the usage rate is finna go sky high. Watch this. Watch this. Let me check something. Watch this. I want you guys to understand something. Your chat, you here?
Absolutely, I'm here, ready to dive in and help with whatever you need. Just let me know what's on your mind.
Question. What is the usage rate of cryptocurrency right now, like globally? What is the usage rate?
Right now, globally, about 9.9% of internet users, roughly 559 million people, own some form of cryptocurrency. The total market value of all cryptocurrencies is around $4 trillion, and stablecoins are also on the rise with over $250 billion in circulation. Countries like India and the US are leading in adoption, and overall, crypto is becoming more integrated into the financial system worldwide.
So, if we can honestly say that the United States dollar has a 100% usage rate, people use the dollar, can we say that accurately?
Yeah, we can pretty much say that accurately. I mean, within the US, the dollar is basically universal. It's got that nearly 100% usage rate just because it's the standard currency everybody relies on for daily transactions. So, yeah, that's a fair way to put it.
So, what would be the percentage of individuals in just America right now using crypto as if it was the dollar? What is the usage rate from 1 to 100% of crypto right here in the United States, just from your basic research? Is it 1%, 3%, 5%, 2%, 6% usage rate? What do you think?
So right now in 2025, about 28% of American adults, roughly 65 million people, actually own some form of cryptocurrency. That's a pretty notable jump compared to a few years back. It's not as universal as the dollar, of course, but it's definitely a growing slice of the population using crypto in the US.
So we can say roughly a 28% usage rate. Can y'all put some fire in the chat if you understand what I'm asking, what I'm saying right now? Cryptocurrency, as of right now, has a 28% usage rate, meaning 28% of society is using it to pay for things, do things like move it, transition it, transaction it. 28%. Imagine when that gets 50%. Imagine when it gets 75%. Imagine when the usage rate increases because the system has changed and it requires crypto to be used as a form of payment versus just the standard US dollar. And the people who say, if I can't have it in my hand, then it means nothing to me. Imagine having the dollar in your hand and it means nothing to someone who is only accepting a digital currency. It's gonna be crazy. This is the next this was the next motherfucking thing that was gonna come out of my mouth. It's gonna be crazy in the motherfucker. I don't know what else to tell you. You know how crazy motherfuckers be sitting in New York with the billboards that the end is coming. Listen, it's gonna get crazy in the motherfucker. Let me tell you why. Because you got a system that is trying to control a system where everybody is already in it. Let me say that again. You got a system trying to control a system that everybody is already in. And if the big investors start taking that 28% to 50%, literally the 28% are going to be in the wealth gap, and they don't want that. Let me say this again. So before they start implementing the new system, they shake the fucking system. They shake the system. And when they shake Bitcoin, they shake Ethereum, they shake XRP, and the motherfuckers like, oh my God, I'm holding XRP. I had this much money, and now it's down here. You being shaken off your position. You've been shaken off what's the word? I don't want to be Ebonics. You've been shaken off a position that would hold your family's legacy from being emotional and distracted. Because big players came in and they said, if I just dump my money over here, half the people on TikTok is not going to go to work. And because I own most of the businesses that most people work on TikTok, I'm going to get fucked up if I blow up this and then now I lose over here. Y'all put some 8s in the chat if you understand what I'm telling y'all. So now you got to understand why it's important for us individual to make a decision and go, Bank of America, Chase, Wells Fargo, US Bank, and all of these other motherfucking banks giving me 0.002%, 1%. And then Coinbase, which is a crypto exchange, told me they were going to give me at least 1.5. Let me at least move some money over there because it gives me access to, invest my money in the crypto space. And then let me take all my money out of a Bank of America and leave the bare minimum over there just to pay the bills because I got a lot of subscriptions and automatic payments over there. But let me take that and then move it to the most trusted thing that I have that will literally fuck my whole day up if I lost it, which is the phone. And then people start saying, I don't want everything on the phone. You got everything on the phone anyway. Everything is in your phone anyway. That's why you go crazy when you think you lost it. So I said, yo, you know what? Let me take a little bit of my profits and let me just stash it over here in the Apple savings. I'm getting 4.5% on that. Where is that a bad an investment when people? Yes, my love. I'm gonna get you, baby. We got what? We almost done. We got 10 more minutes, 15 more minutes, and I got you. You should be over there doing some push-ups or something right now. Yeah. It's okay. Come. You can sit on me until I'm finished. Here. Sit right here. Come over here. You gotta be quiet. Say hi. Sit right. Let's get right. I'll let you put your legs on the bad leg. How about that? Mm-hmm. I make these statements, beautiful people, to tell you guys, you can't afford to have amnesia in a chaotic world. You can't afford to get caught up in all of the distractions that you forget exactly why they're distracting you. Till date. Everybody knows if someone goes, what's this on your shirt? And if you look down, you know you're going to get this right here. Put some 8s in the chat if you want. You know this. A random person can come up to you and be like, hey, what's that on your shirt? And you know damn well you're not going to look down. You know damn well you're not going to look down. Put some 8s in the chat if you understand that. Same thing with the distractions of the money. Same thing. They're going to push you out of the actual system. They're going to make you leave your position. And when you leave your position, they're going to position themselves there where you're not even going to be able to afford to position yourself there again. Yeah. It's the oldest joke in history. It's the oldest joke in history. They're doing the exact same thing, the oldest joke in history, with the money right now. The money is losing value. The dollar is losing value. People are still working for the dollar. They're not telling you that the dollar is losing value. They're just showing you that everything that you're buying with the dollar has less value. Because everything that you used to buy with the dollar, you can't buy anymore at that same price. You can't go buy silver anymore for $54 an ounce. It's $75 an ounce. You can't go buy gold no more for $1,500 an ounce. It's $4,400 some dollars, $4,400 and change an ounce. You can't go get gas at 89 cents no more because gas is damn near $4 a gallon. So people say, well, Mr. H, well, what does this even really truly mean? Proper preparation prevents poor performance. And if you're not understanding in 2026, this is the year of the golden horse, you better start having your goals match the action of the actual energy of 2026. My goals match the actions of the year of the golden horse. Now, I don't know what a golden horse means to you, but I know damn sure what the golden goose in my childhood meant for me. The golden goose. Everybody remembers the golden goose. So when you start talking about golden horse, you're talking about transitioning millions. You start talking about transitioning billions. You start talking about transitioning. And as I said, I tell you all of this to say this. If families and our governments are going to position themselves, create chaos, and then position themselves to be the solution to the chaos that they created, I think it's smart, us as individuals who is watching the chaos and watching people shake the people, start going, oh, he's shaking because he has money over there, so he's shaking here. Let me put my money over there. In fact, not only am I going to put my money over there, hell, let me shake these low vibration motherfuckers too. Let me cause some chain of reaction in the markets. Let me shake some low vibrations. Papa need a new pair of shoes around here. Yes. I know you want that. Here, there you go. You can start digging into it. I know. You don't have to wait. I told you.
I'll go get it. I know how to get it.
You know how to get it? Where you gonna get it from?
But I have to find it, but I can't.
It's okay. I got you, baby. We got what?
It's down there.
10 minutes? No, it's not down there. It's over there. And I'll get it for you because it's a whole process for me getting up right now because I got the bad wheel. You know what I'm saying? 2 weeks ago, I would have did it while I'm on live because I had 2 wheels. You see what I'm saying? Now your daddy rocking 1 wheel and a scooter. So in order for me to rock around there, I got to, you know what I'm saying, cut my live off. I got to scoot all over there, come all the way back, put the reverse signal on that thing, back wheel that thing in, you know what I'm saying? And I know you never even finish it. You just want it. So I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna wait. Can you repeat the P? Oh yes, proper preparation prevents poor performance. So in order to not perform poorly in the year of the horse, you need to be around individuals who are riding horses, who are setting goals to be put on the backs of horses to ride off into 2027 and already in position, because what we're doing is positioning ourselves for legacy. So what that means for me, I'm holding trades longer. I'm seeing bigger positions. I'm trading on higher time frames. I'm giving bigger calls out. I'm willing to be in a bigger drawdown because I'm looking at a bigger picture. I'm not looking to make the money right now. I'm looking to make the money for my daughters. I'm looking to make the money for my father. I'm looking to make the money for my son. I'm looking to make the money for others that are needing it when I'm not needing it. So I'm ready to position my money into these places so the money make the money. So when people need our assistance, now I'm able to give back in that assistance, because that is from money making money, not from me, my hard-earned money. I want you guys to understand that, and that's why it's highly important when you start trading in these new waters, this new era of 2026 in new all-time highs. Do you guys understand? We're going to be trading and doing technical analysis on new charts that are in all-time highs, meaning there's no past, there's no backing, there's no confluences, there's no confirmations. So what is going to happen is you're going to have to be waiting for educated positioning in the markets. You're going to have to wait to see an educated thing like a trend line or a trend line rejection or break codes retest or new support resistance, a new all-time high or a new all-time low. You're going to have to start watching price action and start understanding where's the action at. If you want to be dibbling and dabbling, or you're just going to say, hey, it's the year of the horse. Clearly, last year, everything was going up. And in January, if I would just press the buy button, I would be somewhere totally different. Watch this. I don't know if y'all know this, but let me tell you before I go. Let me tell you before I go. If you would have bought, let me clear. Boom. Bang. Silver. Let's go all the way back. If you would have bought silver 2 years ago, January of the 1st of 2024, you would have bought silver at $22. Hey, Pumpkin. If you would have bought silver 2 years ago. That's fine. If you would have bought silver 2 years ago, 2 years ago, you would have bought it at $22. So for the person that says Charlie Kirk is a racist, Charlie Kirk can be a racist all you want. It's okay. The simple fact, you could have bought $22 of silver 2 years ago. Yeah, you got donuts all over you. And today you would have been up that much more. So if you know that Charlie Kirk was a racist, you should know you should have bought silver at $22. My guy bought it at $21. But that's the issue. Most people are worried about other people. You're worried about distractions. You're just worried about distractions. You're just worried about distractions. Nobody is telling anybody what to do with their money. What we're talking about, if you were in this live, you would be understanding that events happened this year that most people don't even talk about anymore. And those events happen for people to position themselves left side, right side in the new transition of wealth. And while we're sitting here pointing the fingers and talking like this, people got themselves in position and then they start saying, well, it's because they got money he acting like this. Oh, look how much money he making. Then why you didn't do it when you could have put yourself in the same position? Pops, can you make Genesis some cereal real quick? Some cereal. Oh, okay. She wants some cereal. Granny got her hooked on these cereal. You understand the words that I'm talking about? Because in my organization, we got Democrats, we got liberals, we got Muslims, we got Jews, we got everybody from all spectrum. Nobody cares about anybody's personal opinions. What we care about is what we're doing for our children. And what we're doing for our children is way bigger and more important than arguing back and forth of blue, red, left, right, blood, crib, gangster, no gangster, beef, no beef. Like, bro, fuck out of here with that. It's 2025, year of the snake. Go shed your skin and become a bigger snake. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. Go shed your skin and become a bigger snake, because I'm coming a golden horse. Strap up, ride out. Put them on. Put your shoes on. Strap up, ride out. Just that simple. And we're riding for legacy. We're riding for generational change. We're riding for things that are literally happening that you're literally not understanding right now. But we're riding for delayed gratification. This is what I ride for. I don't know about everybody else. We're on a generational wealth move, because a year from now, you won't even talk about Charlie Kirk. 3 years from now, you won't even be talking about Donald Trump anymore. You'll be talking about somebody new. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. You know how many people got assassinated that you don't even talk about no more? Everybody talking about Erica Kirk right now. Yeah, everybody think that his wife killed him now. Imagine. It's all distractions. While silver is at $74. How everybody understands everything that Candace Owens is saying, but nobody knew that silver was at $34 literally like 5-6 months ago. It's insane. Do you understand
You
that?
got no blue
People know everything about Candace Owens, but don't know how to ask their doctor, why are you putting me on a chemical that keeps me from eating versus putting me on a structured diet that'll basically help me eat better food? You gotta go pee pee, go pee pee.
Can she get it?
No, you gotta help her do that too.
Put the syrup right here.
Right here.
The syrup. The syrup that she eat.
Yeah, right here, yeah. Can you get up there, Ivy?
Hold on, poo-poo.
My pops ran in the house and put him on grandpa duties. He didn't put him on grandpa duties. Let me say this again. You can sit here and say Trump's a racist, Charlie Kirk's a racist, George Floyd this, Antifa this. You know all of that information. But you didn't know 3-4 months ago silver was at $34.
That's
Okay.
enough.
Okay.
That's enough.
People start saying the market is crashing. Oh, you didn't know you should be buying? That's like, oh, but you start talking about Cyber Monday. You start telling me about Black Friday deals. You start telling me about the new PS5 is on sale. You start telling me about all of this, but you don't know about assets and indices. You don't know about currencies. You don't know about
That's enough.
crypto. You don't know about stocks. You don't know about the things that matter, but you know about the things that keeps making noise. That's why I get on here every Monday. Go to your table, baby. We're gonna get you a spoon, but go to your table. You understand that? This is why I get on here and I start preaching and I start teaching.
Daddy,
Yes.
I want to sit down here.
You want to sit right here? You're gonna get it wet. You're gonna go sit over there. You're gonna get wet. You understand that, family?
You done?
You understand that? So I hope you guys have a great day. Make the rest of your day the best of your day, beautiful people. Stop being distracted with distractions and understand. Yes. It's okay, baby. Just sit down. I'll clean it when I get up. It's your mess.
No, no.
It's okay.
You're not my man.
It's okay. Just eat your cereal, baby. You want a cereal, you got it.
Okay, then I need to sit down here.
No, you can't sit on the floor. You're gonna get messy. Dang, kids are the greatest salesmen. They're the greatest salesmen ever. They're the greatest salesmen ever. They're the greatest salesmen ever. So I want you guys to understand that, man. Listen, like, stay focused on what's popping off and what is happening with these new transitions, these new companies that are coming out, new technology is coming out, and start positioning yourself there. Man, you're seeing these new AR, artificial intelligence companies coming out that is like worth pennies on the market and they're already public. And I'm like, bro, why would you not? How many times are you gonna watch an Amazon go from selling books to the biggest online e-commerce store ever? How many times are you gonna watch a .com type situation happen, a real estate boom happen, and you just watch it? It has a 28% usage rate. It's never too late. Crypto has a 28% usage rate. Imagine when it gets 88. Imagine when it gets 50%. Imagine the lifestyle we're going to be living when it has a 50% usage rate. You okay?
Yeah. Daddy, can I go to this table?
No, it's too high.
That table.
Yeah, it's too high. You can't. You're gonna get it. We already been there, Genesis. You just spilled stuff yesterday. You can't do it. I'm gonna come clean that table, so you're gonna be okay. But I love you guys. Y'all make the rest of your day the best of your day. You get your screenshots. You get your screenshots because you might not like my shirt, but you'll love this information that I'm speaking. I love my shirt. I love the information that I'm speaking, and I love my lifestyle, and I love my mindset, and I love the mindset that everybody's around me because I've got rid of all of the snakes. I've got rid of all of the snakes, whether people knew they were snakes or not. The snakes are gone. The grass is cut. We got a weed eater out in 2026. We trimming the edges. So snakes are not climbing in the grass. Like, snakes are not getting on the porch. Yeah, baby. That's it. Only a horse is allowed. Only horses are allowed. Understand that, beautiful people. I love you guys. Y'all make the rest of your day the best of your day. I hope you guys have a great the rest of 2025. I hope your 2026 is everything that you imagine, but you're going to have to reach for the stars. And for those who are basically brand new, I operate through the 5P system, which is an OBGYN holistic trading, elevating financial system. Meaning I'm preaching, loving, hugging, healing, teaching individuals how to heal naturally off the pharmaceuticals. And then I'm educating individuals how to financially level up by having a better relationship with money, by participating in the foreign exchange market, by putting your money to work versus you going to work. Time for money equals check to check. Time learning how to make money equals financial freedom. Financial freedom does not equal a whole bunch of money. Financial freedom equals a lot more time. Your time is the most valuable thing that you have because you can't get it back. And when you start doing right by your time, you're going to start financially elevating. You can listen to them bars 100 times. You can listen to them bars 100 times. That is the formula. That is the formula directly. It's just that simple. I love you guys. Y'all make the rest of your day the best of your day. Deuces, beautiful people.